Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that.
Now, here's Jason.
And hello, everybody. And welcome to the Minnesota State Fair and a special edition of the Jason Show. What's up, everybody? Look at that crowd. One of our largest. Look at this. I don't want to forget the people behind me, too, over here. That's right. Welcome. Hello, behind me, people. Hello. Welcome to day 800 of the Minnesota State Fair. Just kind of feels that way. We have a great crowd. Y'all in a good mood out there? Good. You should be. We're going to have fun today. Stephanie Hansen's going to join us with everything about pickles. Yep. Adam Turman, my favorite artist here, will be joining us. Plus, it's what you're really here for. We're going to give you some free crap a little bit later, too. Wait. Y'all can be louder for free crap, let me tell you. Thank you. Even though most of it is stuff from recently canceled Fox shows, but it's fine. Kendall is off today, getting ready for that baby. I know. She was here yesterday, I know. But we're in good hands because she's one of my favorite comedians and she's been my friend for years. Give it up for Miss Shannon, everybody. Hi, sweetie.
Hello, good morning. I am also queen of the free swag, so if y'all keep having a bad attitude, I'll put it right back in the trailer.
That's right. Y'all want to make Shannon happy. She's in charge of the free stuff, so yeah. Now they love you. I just got to tell you, tomorrow is our finale of the show, and just a little programming note for tomorrow. You are not going to want to miss the show. I talk about them all the time. They're my dear friends that we made at Walt Disney World. They work at the busiest bar at Walt Disney World, and they're Brits. They're from Britain, Joanna and Beth. They've never been to a fair. Ooh. They've never been to a state fair. They have no idea what this is. And they're going to be here tomorrow. I'm making them milk a cow. They're going to work at the busiest dairy ice cream place.
Have them go hug the llamas.
Yep. And we have some surprises, so you're not going to want to miss today's show, or tomorrow's show. But let's worry about today. Leo, activate the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. Hot dish on a stick. So first up, it's being called the AARP version of The Bachelor. It is ABC's new, thank you 7 people that laughed at that. ABC's Golden Bachelor premieres in a few weeks, and we're finally getting a chance to meet, because when it was announced, we were like, what are the women going to be like? Are they going to be tacky and try to hook them up with people in their 20s? No. This is going to be nice. We got to see some of the women vying for love. Look.
People have a mental picture of what a 73-year-old person is and what they look like, which is not me.
There's no turning back.
It's a good time for us to realize in these golden years that we have a lot of life to live.
I am 66 and my heart is wide open.
Live life out loud.
We're still fun. We have a lot of zest for life.
You know, I don't watch anything with old people on it because I don't want to get old. I'm going to be honest. I do believe in love. I also believe that it's magical and mystical, and I'm open.
Age is just a number and not a limitation.
That's right. That is right. I'm loving this. So, all ABC said, this is great. All of the women on the show will be over the age of 60. That's right. I like that. And they're going to be competing for the attention of 71-year-old bachelor Gary, who's really good looking. The women include...
so surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying. You don't know. I mean, but he's good looking. The women include several teachers, real estate agents, and the 70-year-old mother of former Bachelor Matt James.
Ooh,
So
okay.
that's cool, keeping it in the family. Now, this is what got me excited. I was on Instagram last night, toiling through some of my friends, and I noticed that a friend of mine was posting a lot of pictures of the cast of the Golden Bachelor. I thought, why is he doing this? Well, it's because it's his mom. One of the women cast is from Minneapolis.
Nice.
This is Leslie Fema. She's
really?
a former, she's
Okay.
stunning. Leslie is
So our
6.
friend David's mom?
It's David Fema's ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leslie is 64. She's a former professional figure skater who is now a personal trainer. Leslie has 3 kids, including my buddy Eli Fema, and 3 grandkids. If you're here in Minneapolis and you're like, that name is familiar, it is because David Fema is one of the most popular and well-known restaurateurs here in the Twin Cities. And Eli's the son who runs a lot of the restaurants. I just saw Eli a couple days ago. I DM'd him, Shannon. I'm like, why the hell didn't you tell me your mom's in the Golden Bachelor? But he couldn't.
couldn't.
ABC was going to keep him under wraps. So.
At first, I was a little, because I'm like a stone's throw away from being able to be on this show in like a decade, so I want to see how they do it. And I
A
want
decade, Shannon, you and I are the same age. We are knocking on heaven's door, let me tell you.
But I'm saying, but you said that you had to be 60, so we can't go yet anyway.
Yeah.
But I am going to be that sassy lady. I'm like, but I don't want to go on a reality show now, but when I'm 60, I'm going to go on every reality show.
Exactly. Because we will have no shame by that point.
No.
None. I can't wait to
barely
watch
have
it,
any
though.
now.
And I did find out, too, this confirms the rumors. People were emailing us at the show telling us that the Bachelor crew was filming in Minneapolis, which leads me to believe that Leslie goes pretty far.
Right.
So I hope so, yeah.
Jason, I do have a question.
You have a question?
Do you
Yes.
think that this show, at the last few episodes, is all going to be about hookups like the other show?
Oh, no, I don't think they're going to have a fantasy suite.
Okay.
No, I think they're going to go like to an early fish fry or something.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're going to do early fish fry, watch a little
Yes.
Wheel of Fortune, and go to bed.
Exactly, I like it.
That's what I do. That's not an age joke. That's what I do. Next up, a big reveal by Jimmy Kimmel in the first episode of that podcast I told you about yesterday. It's a new podcast with the 4 other late-night hosts called Strike Force 5. That is the podcast that they started, all the guys, to raise money for their staff during the ongoing writer strike. Kimmel said, we made a surprising announcement. He was actually ready to retire before the strike happened. Listen to this.
As you know, I was very intent on retiring right around the time where the strike started. And now I realize, like, oh, yeah, it's kind of nice to work. I mean, you know, when you are working, you think about not working. But
Kimmel, come on. You are the Tom Brady of late night.
Well, no, I think you
have feigned a retirement.
I'm Tom Brady without any rings. Yes. Or fingers.
That's right. He was asked if he was serious. Kimmel says he was. He was actually thinking about retiring despite signing a 3-year extension last year with ABC. Kimmel says one of the big reasons he continues to do the show is because he takes off the entire summer, something the other hosts don't do. That's really nice. Yeah, I wouldn't quit my job either if I could get the entire... I know Jeff, executive producer Jeff is right here. He's like, don't you dare get any ideas. No, I like the summer. That's right. But we listened to a little bit of the podcast, and the only suggestion I would give is they don't sound good. They sound like they're broadcasting from their closet.
I think they're doing it from their iPhones. It does sound really...
It's like you 5 are 5 network stars. You can't afford to go to Best Buy and get a good podcast mic?
I think that this is part of the reason why we know they're about to retire. They're just in a I barely care mode for this.
Because that is one thing. I don't know if you're like me. The thing that will make me turn off a podcast is if the audio is horrible.
Right.
I don't like bad audio. We've gotten spoiled. It has to be good audio if you're going to want me to listen to it for an hour.
Plus, is it also because they're used to having a full team of people that do all of the audio now?
Yes.
So they're like, if I got to do it myself, this is all you get.
That's right. Next on the dish, the queen of rom-coms is back. What am I talking about? Well, we're getting our first look at Meg Ryan in a new rom-com called What Happens Later. Meg is with David Duchovny, and in this movie, they play 2 former lovers who get a second chance thanks to a missed connection in an airport. Let's look a little bit of the trailer.
Have you ever wondered what if?
This facility will power down to essential functions only.
Come on! Is that a thing?
Oh, it's a thing.
Are you happy? Isn't that the one question we should really be asking each other?
I have a good life, but I never again met anybody that made me feel the way you do.
If we could see our memories in advance, would we do anything different?
Please don't ruin this.
Ryan also co-wrote and directed the movie. Again, it's called What Happens Later, and it's going to hit theaters in October. It's just good to see her back. You know, she got a lot of bad press.
Right.
People were internet trolls were really mean to her about her appearance. They're saying people saying that she got too much fillers in her face. I've always loved her. Obviously, I showed you that clip day one here at the fair. Meg loves the Minnesota State Fair.
Yes.
She's obsessed with Princess K of the Milky Way. She wants to be carved out of butter herself. So I always said if I interview her again, I'm going to get her a plane ticket to come here so we can carve her out of butter. But looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I think it looks okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of movie that I want to like, because isn't this what we all hope will happen if you were trapped someplace with somebody you used to date, when really you're just sitting there going, I know why I broke up with you and this is terrible and when can we get out?
Yeah. My luck, I would be caught with someone that is just irritating. Anyway.
Yeah.
Not you, though, Shan. That would be
Thank
fun.
you.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Stephanie Hansen and more when we come back. Day 8 at the fair in just a little bit. Back in a moment, friends. And we are back. A great crowd out here today. A great crowd out here for day 8 at the Minnesota State Fair. Well, here's the deal. There are all types of animals here at the Minnesota State Fair, from farm animals to more exotic animals. We had some lizards yesterday here. So we like to look back sometimes. 4 years ago, it's one of my favorite moments on our show at the fair ever. My buddy, garden guide Dale Kay, got real up close and personal with one of those animals. Come back to the TV. You're going to want to see this. Watch this. He looks frisky, Dale.
I stand up to him and I just...
Just give it. He'll come right up to you.
I'm kind of nervy.
He won't spit, I promise.
Oh! He's what? Hang on. That was so good. That was such a good kiss. I think I want to do it again.
One more, Dale.
Oh, he's kind of... Oh, I think we got a thing.
Well, so here's the deal. The llama released that restraining order a few months later, and Dale Kay is once again allowed near llamas again. There he is. Give it up for Dale Kay, everyone. Hi, buddy. What's going on?
G'day, Jason.
Dale, there's your girlfriend. She just walked past you.
It's quite amazing how good they kiss. They kiss so like moist. It's so warm and kind of nurturing in a way. It's kind of amazing.
Dale, we have a rule.
Dale,
I don't know what you do on the Fox 9 Morning News, but we have a rule here on the Jason Show. We don't allow people to say moist. You know.
Jason, we're down here. We're down here at the horse barn, of course, one of my favorite animals, and really, you mentioned it at the top, one of my favorite things also is to enjoy all the animals and all the barns, whether they're exotic or farm animals. But undoubtedly, as you just saw, one of my favorites, of course, is the llamas. And actually right behind me this morning, they're doing some fleece judging. That's a thing here. Joining me this morning is Annabelle. That judge looks a little feisty back there. You a little bit nervous?
No, not really.
Not really? Where are you from?
Marshall, Minnesota.
Marshall, Minnesota. And this is alpaca or llama? What is this?
Llama.
Llama. Okay, nice. Okay, you hold that. You look nervous. You sure you're not nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
All right, so maybe it's just me. So there's some judging going on. That looks very intense. I don't know, I'd be nervous. They're pulling hair. I think they do, oh, look at that. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, I did not know that's a thing, but I think they make like quilts and they make hats out of that stuff. We'll find out. A lot of people here. Not only do I like llamas, but it seems like a lot of other people like llamas as well. We have two right here. Joining me this morning first is Olivia. Where are you from?
I'm from Carver County.
Carver County. Whereabouts in Carver? Carver County, one of my favorite places.
I'm from the Chaska.
Chaska area, okay. And who is this a llama or an alpaca?
This one's a llama. This is Desi. She's about 3 years old.
And what's the difference between a llama and an alpaca?
So the differences are going to be either their fleece types. They can be different. She's a single coat. We can have double coat, alpacas, Surrey, Hokkaya, stuff like that. Another difference is going to be their ears. Llamas are going to have these long banana-shaped ears, whereas alpacas are going to have short and stubbier ears. Another one's going to be their back. Llamas are going to have a nice flat back typically, whereas alpacas are going to have kind of a more curved upwards back with their tail ending down lower. And those are just kind of the basic ones.
And what about their feet? They've got toes, right? Yep. I got 2 left feet, so my feet are pretty much useless. But they got pads or what? They don't make noises, right?
They don't make too much noise. Those 2 toes and the pads underneath them are to help with hiking in the mountains. They do originate from those Andes mountains down in Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, and Peru. So they need that good traction to kind of climb against those rocks.
Okay, I'm going to come across here to Cora. Oh, you're so lovely. Oh, it's giving me puppy dog eyes. I think it's flirting with me. Cora, llamas are actually trained as like therapy, and they've actually been trained in PR and public relations as well, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so llamas are really good therapy llamas or animals. Everyone loves llamas. So we do have a class that teaches you how to get your llama pet. You have to walk through things that you would see in public, and generally llamas are very good in public. They're very well behaved and curious. So
now I heard they spit. Do they spit?
They will not spit at people. He may spit at another llama if it's competing for food, but if it is well trained, it will not spit at a person.
Okay.
Generally.
Oh, she's giving me puppy dog eyes too. Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Washington County. I'm from Woodbury, Minnesota.
Oh, so you have this like right in the middle of the city?
I actually don't own him. I lease him.
Oh.
He lives near Stillwater, Minnesota, and I go down a couple times a week and we train together.
Dale.
So
I thought you were like clopping around the streets of Woodbury. No. Oh, hang on.
Dale, did the young lady just say she's leasing the animal like a Ford Focus? What's happening?
Yeah, so what are the lease terms exactly? Oh, look. I knew she was flirting with me. I knew it.
Well, Dale, you can have a twofer, because trust me on these things, that other one's giving me gay vibes. You could go over there.
So what is the lease agreement? How does the lease work?
So I just pay like a small fine every year.
They fine you?
Just a little bit. There's a small fee. It's barely anything. But I can show him. I've been showing him for 4 years. So there's this guy that...
that owns him. Okay, one more time on the...
Oh, Dale, the audience wish you and the missus all the best. Dale K, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we wish them a long and happy life. They're cute, aren't they? They're cute together. Okay, from one cute person to another, she's our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen. When it comes to food trends, nobody knows them like Stephanie. This year, like I said at the top of the show, it's all about pickles, glorious pickles. So Stephanie went around the fair to find all the pickle goodness. Take a look.
It's the year of the pickle, right? Everywhere you go, everyone's talking about all the pickly things at the state fair. So we thought, hey, we'll go out and about and we'll try some of the new pickle things and see if everybody else likes pickles as much as I do, because I'm a big dill. See what I did there? It's gonna get real old. Did they tell you I'm a big dill? Are you relishing this conversation and this time with me? Oh, thank you. We are having what is called a paleta. Right now we're at the Hamlin Diner. It is from Michoacano Rosa. Am I gonna like a pickle popsicle? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna like a pickle popsicle.
And it's really tasty. It's a really interesting combination of 2 flavors, and it works. It grows on you.
Yeah, it's like you don't think these flavors are gonna work together,
right.
but then they do.
I know.
I'm sorry, did you guys want to get past us so you can actually eat your delicious ham loaf?
So you're asking me if a lady in a pickle hat starts feeding people pickles, if that's weird?
Can I just like give my leftover discarded pickle food to people that look interested around me. I don't know. I've eaten other people's food at the state fair. I've walked by, and if you have a Sweet Martha and one falls off the top onto the ground, I'm that weirdo that stops and grabs it.
Wait a minute. You eat ground cookies?
I might. It's a 3-second rule. It's been on the ground less than 3 seconds. It's totally okay to eat. Look, they can't finish all of that slushie over there. They might need some help. Did you know that I'm a big dill? Ah, yeah, see, you laugh. I'm here to try your mango pickles. Ooh, a 2-week-old infused pickle. All right, it sounds delicious.
This is our Miami Punch Dill Pickle. We have this as a punch at the restaurant, and we decided what more to do at the fair besides more pickles, of course.
It's good. I really didn't like it. Just looking at it, I was feeling a little skeptical. It's in the bag, and I'm like, oh, it's been in there 2 weeks. I don't know. But it's real good. And if you're like a pickler or a canner, you can really appreciate the crisp crunchiness on this pickle. It's good. Pickly moves, pickly moves.
Pickly moves. Got pickly moves. Raise your hand.
Anyone, pickly moves. Oh, gourmet. Okay, this has the cream cheese. The deluxe pickle. Amazing! So delicious! For real! Crispy, crunchy, just like super delicious batter.
Delish.
Do you feel like this is delicious?
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
Say it's delicious.
It's good.
No, it's delicious.
It's good.
It didn't seem like you got those dill jokes, because like dill, like in dill pickle. Do you get it now? Delightful?
Delightful.
Yeah, see?
It's not funny.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't.
I mean, the kid can't give me a break.
I don't want a pickle.
Anyone know where I can find a pickle? I've been trying to find Fluffy's Pickle Donuts. I'm looking at the map. I am very geographically challenged. Where is Fluffy's Pickle Donut? Okay, I found the pickle fries. We are back on track.
We're totally not on track. She was actually looking for pickle donuts. Those aren't pickle donuts. We just randomly walked around till we found another pickle location.
We did. No, this is on our list, Eric.
I know, but it was not what we were looking for.
No, but we found it. Oh, we're going into like the back door pickle situation. What? She's really got the jams. Wow. I'm real excited about these because they really look like a fry. It's not a chip, it's a fry. Real crispy. Oh, and they're spicy. That is like a pickle pleasure. Excuse me for a minute while I just load up here. Yum. We've had like all the pickly things, and I think we have finally found Fluffies. I know it's weird to give you my food, but I only ate on that side.
I'll try it. Oh, it's definitely interesting.
It's not sweet, and it's disarming when you're thinking of donut. How do you feel about eating on the side that she ate on and I ate on, and now you're the third eater? You've eaten other things before that you've shared?
I love pickles, so to me it's number 5.
Now I think when we've had 3 bites out of it, it would probably be gross to go to the 4th person. We've eaten all the pickled things. I'm hot, I'm pickled, but we're done. I gotta go.
I wanted you to say it, I'm all pickled out, but I guess.
We ate all the things. I'm all pickled out, tuckered out, pickled out.
Just go away. Go, it's done, it's over.
That was Stephanie reporting from the backdoor pickle situation. Okay, anyway, Stephanie has a brand new show. I'm so proud of her. It's called Taste Buds right there. It's now streaming on our Fox Local app. Yeah, give it up for Steph. Love that woman. Support her. A new episode drops later today. You can scan that QR code. You can watch it all over the country if you have Apple TV, Fire TV, Android TV, or Roku. We're going to take a break. Adam Turman and more when we return back in a moment. Another great crowd. Day 8 of the Minnesota State Fair as we wrap up Season 8. The night season of the show coming up on Monday, September 11th. Well, you just saw Steph with the Pickles there. Our next guest today is on a mission to eat nearly every single thing he can at the Minnesota State Fair. And despite some, and I'm not joking, some gout, he's still going strong. Look at this.
You're probably wondering about my gout. I took a lot of prednisone last night and one today, so I'm hopped up on steroids. I can't drink beer today, so I'm gonna try to find like a seltzer or something, or some type of hard drink. Let's try the fried green tomatoes. So this is what the fried green tomatoes looks like. Some ranch to go with it. Let's dip it. All right, let's try it. I'm afraid of the fried green tomato people. You'll come after me, but I'll say 7.7. That batter will taste good on anything.
That's right. That's Tony Koo, Egg Rolls, sharing his food journey on Instagram and TikTok. And let me tell you, he's a superstar. Not just like 100 views, 1,000 views, millions of views. Audience, give it up for Tony, everybody. Hi, buddy. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Tony, I got to tell you, I just said we're going on season 9, and in 9 seasons, you've made history here on the Jason Show. This is a card that Jeff gives me as little bullet points. I've never had a bullet point for a guest that reads, "How is his gout?" Yeah. Never. 9 years and 22 years in television.
Wow.
So, Tony, I'll begin with that. How's your gout?
Honestly, eating all these fair foods are probably not good for it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm pushing through.
Okay, but all kidding aside, Tony, how did this all happen? Like, how did your social media success, let's start there. How did that begin?
It's so crazy because, I started in April. I only had 4,000 followers.
Wait. You started like April of 2023.
Yes.
Oh my, okay, continue.
I started in April, and then now I'm at about 172,000 followers. It just grew really fast. Like, it just grew. I'm just making TikTok videos at home, and
what was the theme of the first, like, how did you start? What were you doing?
I was just doing random recipes at home, and, I tried to make people watch it, and usually they didn't watch it at first, but
yeah,
now it's growing.
Because everyone's telling me, Jeff was telling me, it's specifically people were loving your egg rolls and your fried rice.
Yes.
Why? What was the secret to your success with that?
I honestly don't know. Like, I just kept posting it. I make it for friends and family and things like that, and it just kind of grew and grew, and everybody just kind of wanted to just taste them.
You're looking at it now, y'all, and don't email Tony. You don't make them. Don't email. Can you make me some egg rolls? Don't.
You'd be surprised how many messages or DMs I've gotten for that.
Seriously?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna ask you. I would like. You should just be in the show when we were back in the studio because I would really like some. But anyway,
I'll be there.
Yeah. Have you always been a fair food fan?
Yes, I've been doing this since I was a little kid.
Really?
I love the Minnesota State Fair. I go multiple times every year. Like, this is my 5th time this year, and I'll probably be back on Friday and Labor Day.
How many? Yeah. Let me ask you. How many calories do you think you absorb in a given day?
Oh man, I
mean, if you were guessing.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, roundabout, Tony.
I don't know.
We talking 5,000, 6,000?
I'm guessing 7,000, 8,000.
Oh my, yes.
Does that include the alcohol too? That kind of adds up.
And look at you. I mean, you're walking around. Are you on the treadmill at night? Because you look real good.
I play a lot of dodgeball.
Oh,
That's
nice.
what I do. I play a lot of dodgeball.
What are some of your favorites this year that you're loving, like off the top of your head?
Pork chop on a stick is my favorite.
It's a classic.
The Peachy's donuts.
Okay. Tony, why are you doing that to me? Because you're going to get me going, and I'm going to take up your entire segment talking about Peachy's. Audience, just trust me when I say this. Is that you eating it right there? Oh, audience, tune in tomorrow, too, because, Tony, we went to Peachy's. It's the food story of the fair. Wouldn't you say?
It was heaven. Like, I took a bite out of it, and it just was so soft.
It was, guys, you'll see tomorrow. Kendall, who, again, is 9 months, very, very pregnant. We thought she was going to have the baby after eating that donut. We sincerely did. Any other favorites? Pork chop? Have you had a gizmo?
I have had the gizmo 2 days ago. That
Aren't
was
they
tasty.
good?
They are so
They're
good.
so good.
So good. Very heavy.
Very heavy.
Share it with a friend.
Yeah. Any of the liquors that you like?
I had the Moscow Mule. It was very gingery.
Yeah.
If you can get past that, it was delicious.
The frozen, Hanson gave me the frozen Cosmo,
Ooh.
and that was real good.
Good.
Oh, now are you out here today? Are you going at it again?
Yeah, a lot of my followers wanted me to do a day 5, so I'm doing it, and I'm still wearing my hat, so I'm kind of hiding from people.
Oh. So this is the beginning of your day 5.
Yes.
Do you have an action plan, or like when you leave us, you just wander, and when you see food that strikes you, you just go for it, or do you have a plan?
I kind of have a plan, but at the same time, I'm just kind of wandering around like everyone else, being like, that looks good. That looks good.
What's your plan today? Do you have an overall theme?
I'm going for wild rice burger today.
Okay.
Hit some fried ravioli.
Okay.
And I might try to find some small guys to try to help them out too. So.
Oh yeah, some small. I like that. That's
Mhm.
why I like the story of Peachy's. I mean, because I and especially good people, and those are good guys back there. They're brothers that own it. I'm so glad that you said that because it's the small people that don't have PR firms to get them on shows like this. That's really good. That's really good of
So
you
I'm
to
gonna
do
try
that.
I'm gonna try to hit some more of those today, and maybe on Labor Day. So we'll
Absolutely.
see.
And I know a place where you can get some good biscuits too. Anyway, give it up for Tony, everybody. Tony Koo Egg Rolls on Instagram. We'll be right there at the bottom of your screen. We'll be posting this on our social too. Just search for Jason Show TV on your favorite. We're going to take a break. When we come back from one cool guy to another, artist Adam Turman is here next. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Look at these nice folks who made signs. Wait a minute. I drove all night from Montana? Really? Oh my goodness, really? Hold on a minute. You wait, what's your
We just drove back from Montana.
just for us? Oh my god. Well, let's get you a car or something. What do we got a trip or what's this? Oh, look, here we go. This is what you really wanted. It is a pin from the recently canceled. Is it still on the air? Oh, it's still on the air. Okay. The cleaning lady. There we go on Fox. It's a Tide pin. Oh, that's a Tide pin. There's 5. Oh, look. She's like, there are 5 of us, and you only got 1. We'll get you. Don't worry about it. So here's how Let's Make a Deal works. We play it every day at the fair. I have a list of items from executive producer Jeff in my hand. If a member of the audience has the item in their bag, they're going to win a prize. So Shannon, help me out by keeping an eye on the audience. Whoever raises their hand first. I haven't even looked at the list today. Here we go. Who has a $100 bill? Oh my, y'all are rich. There have been some, we are at the fair, that's right. We have listed some items where nobody raises their hand. I say $100 bill and everybody raises their hand. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Anybody have a sewing kit? Where? Back here? Eric, back here. Way back there. Come on up. Oh, because she has one of those Ziploc bag situations. Sewing kit, Eric. Right there. Right there. Thank you, ma'am. Is that your bag? Let me look at it. Can I look at that real quick? Oh, my goodness. Look, I love these. This has been a running theme of our fair. She literally, if you're looking for something, antiseptic wipes, she has a garage door opener, a USB port, a flosser, a shot of Fireball. There we go. Yeah, I'll take that later. Okay, next item. Who has hairspray? Hairspray over here. Really? Come over here, Eric. Let's go over here. Nice shirt, buddy. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Riker.
Okay, we got to get you a real one. Can we take a shirt off an employee and give it to him or something? Shannon? No, I'm just joking. Yeah. Did you really have hairspray?
Right here.
Look at you. Can I borrow some, actually? There we go. You just bought that?
I just bought it.
Well, now you have a bag from a canceled Fox show. Perfect. Okay, here we go. You can stand up, buddy, if you want to. You can help me host the show. I'm kind of tired. Come here. Let's walk over here. What's your name again?
Riker.
This is Riker, everybody. Give it up for Riker. Okay, Riker. Let's move over here. Come on, Riker. We're going to move over here so I can have a better view of people. Here we go. Sorry, Eric. Eric's hitting his steps in today. Okay, Riker, we're looking for somebody with deodorant. Anybody have deodorant? Right here, you have deodorant? I mean, not physically on. I just mean like a roll. You do? You do have it in your bag? Oh my God, I love you. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. Riker, we got to confirm. We just can't believe people. Let's see. She's pulling it out. Does she have? And I don't care what brand it is. It can be Cub. It can be generic. It can be Degree. Right there. There we go. Oh, come over here. There, she has Arid, everybody. This portion of the Jason Show is sponsored by Arid. That's it. Shannon, she gets one too. Okay, Riker, we're going to do one more, buddy. Here we go, real quick. Let's do that one. That one. Anybody have a nail clipper? Right here. Right here. I believe you. Plus, you have a Mickey Mouse shirt. You're trustworthy. Right there. And it's your birthday today. There we go. That's how we play Let's Make a Deal. We're going to take a break. When we come back, artist Adam Turman next. Stay with us, everybody. Live from the fair. And welcome back. Having fun out here at the fair for day 8. Well, you can see his murals and artwork throughout the Midwest in restaurants and bars, as well as stores and public transportation. He also has one of the biggest booths at the State Fair Grandstand. Give it up for my buddy, the great Adam Turman, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, buddy?
Woo. Yes, thanks for having me.
No, thank you for being here. And congratulations, first of all, because Adam it's Adam Mart up in the grandstand.
I'm taking over.
I walked upstairs and I thought it's like a department store up there.
We're having fun. It's like 3 times the size of what it was since 2017. It's huge.
How did that come about? I mean, I know how it came about,
but the quick story is that I asked the fair, hey, can we get a building because we're running out of room and everything, and so they're like, no. So, and then
the fair don't play, right?
No,
the fair. Y'all don't know. The fair does not play. The fair does not play.
But the fair is awesome, and they gave me some more space up there.
Yeah.
And then we have this kind of like duty-free area that you'd see in an airport that you can kind of serpentine through the booth, and they love that. So it's been really fun. It's awesome. I love it up there.
If I just you're looking at it right now. Let me just compliment you, buddy. Not just because we're friends. It's really nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
real nice.
Thank you.
What are some of we're going to talk about a giveaway in a little bit, but what are some of the new items for sale?
Okay, so this is the new piece this year. This is, I call it Sky Riding, and it's got my characters. You can see them also in statue form at the north end. We've got Hot Dish Girl, Fairchild, we've got Paul Bunyan, we've got Babe, and they're all having fun on the Sky Ride.
I have your print last year in our room. I have a lot of your work in our house, but I know
we have to have a party over there.
I know we do, so I can just celebrate you in the house.
Yes,
I love it.
Right,
this is great. So this is for sale at the store too.
Right, all this stuff is for sale at the booth. The new really fun thing that I've been having a lot of, it's just super exciting for me.
Yeah.
Is this pop art collection. So it's like all the kind of things the Minnesotans say, right? It's like, oh, for sure, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Right.
And for people outstate. Eric, get a shot of Adam's chest. Something I never thought I would say.
I'm gonna suck it in.
Go ahead, yeah. For people watching in Seattle and Chicago, Chicago has Marshall Fields. This is the old Dayton's logo. The
you
font,
nailed it,
right?
Yeah. And we have little art pieces too at the booth. They're a little bit different than this, but there might be a Santa Bear representation up there with the "Don't You Know." Oh, I heard the whole color. Oh, yeah.
You say Santa Bear again. People watching in Chicago are like, "What again?" I'll just say Marshall Fields because we love Marshall Fields there in Chicago.
Who?
Exactly.
Right? But we know, right?
And this is I've eaten a lot of this at the cabin. Top the tater. Am I right on this one?
My favorite spread.
Right. It is.
Yes,
I
it's pretty awesome.
love Top the Tater. I'm just telling you. Yeah. What else do we have, buddy?
What do we have? Ope. So
Ope.
we've got Ope, and that's a little reference. Everybody knows that because my favorite treat is a Blizzard, right?
Mine too. And didn't realize that not everyone says this until I leave Minnesota, and then I'm like, not everyone says, oh.
See, I don't get out much, so I don't even know that.
What's this?
This is Norseman. So we brought these two pieces here because we're in the Blue Ribbon Bargain Book. Page 77, you guys. 77, you can get half off a sweatshirt or half off a candle. And all at the booth, we've got all sorts of different like styles and stuff. It's awesome. We've got all sorts of things.
Adam, can I ask you, okay, let's just take this for a second.
Right.
Eric, get another shot of this one. How long, because you're so good, and all of us will never be that talented. Yeah, I mean, like this, from conception to, how long does that take you?
That's a loaded question.
I know.
Okay, so the crappy answer for you is it all depends.
Yeah,
so,
I don't. That one particular.
Let's just say a week. A few days. Few days, week.
We will never be that talented.
No. Yes, you are. You're talented in a different way. That's why you do what you do, and I do what I do.
Exactly. Right. Okay, let's take a shot of this. What are we looking at over here?
This thing is really exciting for me. This is an 18 by 24 painting. It's a value of about $2,000. We're giving it away at the booth. So we are in the booth. We are the second level of the grandstand. We're at the top of the big ramp. It's the first booth you see. Like Jason said, it's huge, right?
Yeah, it's giant.
We have a QR code over there. If you scan the QR code, put your email address in, you have a chance to win this painting.
Okay.
So please come up to the booth, check it out, scan the QR code, put in your email address. We won't be spammy or anything like that. We'd love to see you.
Do you like, I said in the intro, Adam's murals are all over the place. I mean, malls and public spaces. Do you enjoy doing the larger? Because there's something very personal about doing this and doing a print on like a 16 by 24 or whatever it is. Do you enjoy, is it a different skill set to do the big murals?
When I'm outside, when I'm doing the big murals, I get people telling me that they love my work. Don't you love a nice dopamine rush?
I do. Yes, I do.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
So it's really fun. Mural work, especially large outdoor mural work, is my favorite type of work.
It is.
Because, people come over, and if they don't like it, they don't say anything. but if they
same
do,
thing with our show.
Right.
Yeah.
So if they do like it, they do tell me, I love it, and it just makes me feel good. It's also a work that I do for a client that's then really made for everybody else, and that is what makes me happy.
He makes me happy. It's Adam Turman, everybody. Visit the Adam Turman store. I'm calling it Adam Mart, the second floor of the grandstand. One more time for Adam.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Stay with us, everyone. Back after this. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being here. Day 8. Look who... It's Dale K, everybody. That's Dale K. I wish you and Mrs. Llama nothing but happiness. I do.
Llamas are such a cute animal. I love them all, right? All the animals, love going to the barns, been doing it when the kids were young. But llamas, they look at you in that certain way. They got those.
They do.
They got those long lashes.
The audience and I felt the love through the lens. Yeah. Hey, speaking of love, we would love for you to come see us as we prepare for season 9. All you have to do to get tickets when we're back in studio, right there. Go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. Pick a day. And if Kendall was here, she would tell you only pick a day that you can actually come. That's right. We're going to be back in the studio next Tuesday, and then Monday, September 11th, the 9th season premiere of The Jason Show. Right now, though, we're going to wrap things up when we come back. Back in a moment. Oh, coming up tomorrow. I said this a little bit ago. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow because every year kind of a food story emerges from the fair. And this year, it's all about an Amish donut from a place called Peachy's Baking Company. And I'm just going to tell you, we're going to try them here on the show tomorrow. And you're going to see video of Kendall almost having the baby after she took a bite. Plus, my British friends Joanna and Bethel are going to be here. They've never experienced a fair, let alone a state fair. We're going to have them milk a cow. We're going to have them work at the busiest dairy barn in the fair and more. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. Thanks to this great audience for hanging with us today. And thanks to you. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. We'll see you back here tomorrow for our final day at the fair. Bye, everyone.